that push all day long.
We've been talking about Karma as a support backstage fairly often, just in terms of controlling the waves. What do you think of this Varus Karma into the Ashe Zaya?
Yeah, I mean, you've got really, really good push for the Varus, and they've turned it into objective, but now it could be a big team fight that's about to kick off. It's 1-1-3, too far forward.
Ashe Arrow, Petrifying Gaze is going to be thrown out. Younghood's holding on to it, throws out the volley, defensive flashes away. Dayo goes forward, the Root Prison's out, Ebby's in from behind. Long range for Dayo, and he's taken down. Dayo, I didn't know.
Fortunately, Dayor is the one that ends up paying for the cost of this fight.
I mean, that all out was awesome. Every knocking him complete to safety. We're right out of the replay. Ashura connect! And Finn dunks it down. What is up with
pressure to actually go for these big team fights when they're 2k goal behind?
Let's talk about those team fights. Do you think the 2,000 goal buffer that Astralis have is going to, and then play for the objective, but what it requires is good vision, good planning. You need to ensure that you can actually make that move. Good damage coming back and forth between Ebby and Finn. The ground challenge is popped and Ebby just destroys him.
That bog standard combo for Kazante. Knock him underneath the tower, go with the all out, and even though it was a nice riposte coming through from Finn to stop him go further, might be more.
There is indeed cease and desist. You go back to the fountain.
And I mean, this is
been dropped down mid. Dagda, let's turn our attention to Dragon. Up in 40 seconds. You have to feel that's going to be a focus once this tower falls, as Copy's the one's being chunked down.
Oh, here we go.
Twin Fang off the Twin Fang. Miasma is out. He's grounded. He's locked down. He's ceased and desist. And it's Ruby that gets the kill credit. That was just really a mistake. You cannot afford this close to Dragon spawning.
Great timing from Heretics as well, though. Look at where that top went
up. And you mentioned it, that wave state, the play from Heretics, it unlocks at least a start here onto the Dragon. Zebi goes forward, chunked out by Finn. Mercy's coming in from the side. Ruby's Petrifying Gaze is on cooldown, but the Twin Fangs are not. Chase forward here from Mercer as well. Finn's report doing so much work, but he can't get away from the poison. 1-1-3 is now backed up by Dayor, and Copy's coming from
even troubled in summer, right? It's this mid game that is pretty starting to fall apart, and now Heretics want to punish an overextension.
Dun 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 dun. Locked into place, a lot of CC. Mercer wants to pin it down. The Crystal Arrow stopped Ebby. The Heartbreaker will come out. So for one. 1-1-3 goes for another. Heartbreaker turns around. Ruby's the next target, but Yankos is doing work on the backside. Copy steps forward. Uses that blade game. Blade caller. Tracks the blades out. Waiting for the E, holding on to it. Teleport chasing down. As Copy's not going to be able to find Yankos. A bloodbath in the bottom lane.
I mean, they managed to get these kills back, which could be so crucial for them, but looking at the mid, you can see Jack Spectre had shoved in that mid wave, which is why Astralis were able to outnumber Heretics on this bot side, get their vision control set up. Jonghoon, look for the pick though.
Alright, Ashara connects onto Ruby. Where's the follow-up? Nothing there, won't even defend the tower. So
it's quite a pick as Astralis enter, but as long as they play towards the lack of vision that's there for Astralis, they should be totally fine.
Oh, Yankos goes over the wall. Cease and desist onto Younghood. His flash has been thrown out, and Finn will be linked to this party. It's Ruby that gets the kill. I talked about
really do very much. It's more a show of bravado than anything else.
You know, when you zoom out of that previous play, the fact that Ebby been able to push this bottom lane literally uncontested for several minutes, plus the fact that Heretics were already inside Astralis jungle to set up like some sort of play for Dragon, that's kind of that forward-thinking planning that we're seeing. And part of the reason the Heretics are now slow the red buff of Heretics. Finn continues to look for those vitals. Ebby steps forward, finding opportunities for that pathmaker, and footwork riposte comes out. The trades continue to go back and forth, all out throw. Teleport now being channeled in the bottom lane, and the CC assist in the middle. River, that's a grounded, that's a rooted, that's Ruby as well as Yankos getting in. Another respective kill. Dayor running for his life in Copy. You've got no front line, you've got no one to protect you. Not gonna be able to step on the miasma, the blade callers come back out. You got minutes to get one, but all of a sudden they're running for their lives. Ruby continues to chase forward. Another huge E before he's taken down. It's Jack Spectre with a piercing arrow. That finds the kill. The 1v1 went the way of Finn, and now Dayor's running for his life. Not going to take it out just yet. Realm warps to safety.
And now you got the follow-up as Finn is here, grounded, and not going to make it out. Just about able to escape. It's really good Cassiopeia play from Ruby.
Production team telling me that Dayor, I think, went down to 95 hit points. Not enough time to unpack that. As Finn is in the fray, he's taken out by Ebby once more. The third team have started the Baron.
Yeah, and I mean, look, the shot. Ooh, hang on, Ebby.
Oh, what's 1-1-3 doing? Looking for Ebby, finds him. Heartbreaker was used, steals away. Cassandra.
He goes down. Now Heretics are on the top side of the map, so Cobby gets to take mid-turn. So the little slow.
No TP yet. He's making his way, just behind the wolf camp. Yankos looking into the pit, and it's not Astralis. They've secured it. Yankos goes forward, but there's no support just yet. Finally, Ruby as well as Jack Spectre put the damage down to take him out. Finn running distraction, but all of a sudden Ebbie's alive. Can the teleport change and save the day? There he comes. Ebbie steps forward. The damage is so huge from Heretics. Jack Spectre gets himself a double kill as Kobe finds one in reply. 3 members of Astralis down. They got Baron, but they've only got 1 kill for themselves.
Again, Heretics, though, are playing so well around the way this Cassiopeia wants to set up. They're constantly moving into these small corridors, making sure they've got the miasma set up. The shorter range composition from Astralis can't get in on top of them, and that's why they're able to turn these fights. And as you say, 30 seconds until Dragon, Astralis are still on the run.
Oh, Ebbie's going to look to catch out. Finn looking to go all out and pull him backwards. Another kill secured. 30 minutes of footage to see what Heretics are doing, and you see some of the miscommunication, like the timing for Ebbie's teleport at that first Rift Herald, like movement around the map. But then you contrast it to that previous Baron fight, and it felt like the entire team was just on the same page. They chased together, they stuck together, and then we'll be able to find a disappointing situation as Ebbie gets taken out. I think not expecting that many members of Astralis to
Chaos, and then looking to find these picks. This composition does that so well.
Oh, heartbreaking. They're going to find Stargate just yet. Desmond steps forward. Finn has jumped into the fray. The grand challenge was issued, but Astralis are running for their lives. Kobe is so low. Ebbie's on the back, looking for the all-out. Can't find the target. He's jumped on by Finn. It's a fight on 2 fronts. Ebbie goes down and nowhere. I think you can really clearly see with these 2 teams playing right now that we are at the beginning of the winter split. Ruby's going to try find himself at least 1 kill onto Kobe. The Twin Fangs going out. The stopwatch buys so much time and reply. Kobe's going to take it down. Ruby will get traded in a 1v2. He finds the kill. Had nearly everything. Correction, they do have everything available. It's a minute to go for Alda. Baron's alive. Dayor will go golden 4 now, and Kobe's firing out the double daggers. Ebbie goes out once again, and Dayor's caught. He's trapped and he's dunked.
I mean, this debut game here, he's not even going to get into a position to look for a steal.
No, not this time around. Baron secured by Heretics. The Dragons, and more importantly, the way those kills have come about, it's leaning obviously Heretics' favor.
Yeah, I mean, the fact you have the soul is massive, but also just the fact like Ruby's massive on this Rod of Ages, fully stacked here. This Rod of Ages gives 164% gold efficiency, and Heretics come.
I mean, you see that in terms of initiation tools, what options do Astralis have? Right now, they're being jumped on once again. Slow to the fray. Dayor golden in and amongst 5 Heretics. Ebbie is locked up and rooted down, but stays alive. That is destroyed from Ruby. Kazante and Ebbie get themselves another, and that was just disgusting. The Elder has now been started as Ebbie continues to chase forward, looking for Finn, backed up by Mercer, as well as Yankos. The riposte buys some time, but it's too little, it's too late. With Baron and Pod minions, they're pushing into the base.
I mean, Ruby's playing Challengers, Korea, LPL, PCS, EU Masters, and he puts his mark on the LEC with that play. That was nasty, and manages to pick up the win for Heretics offense.
10-3 and 9 on the Cassiopeia into the rise. Heretics managed to pick up the win in their debut game of the 2023 Winter Split. It's Ebbie, Jack Spectre, and Mercer taking down the Nexus as Heretics take down Astralis.
It wasn't the